Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is mine. I picked this watch up recently from a fellow watch enthusiast and fellow member of the Random Rob Discord group. For those of you who don't know, Random Rob is a YouTube videographer with a channel with a hell of a lot bigger footprint than mine. Great guy, met him several times. Has a YouTube channel. I'm sure he's on other platforms too. He has a Discord group. He has something called the Random Rob Buyers Club, which I've mentioned in a previous video or two. And on the Random Rob Discord group, there is a series of buy, sell, trade subgroups called Flipper channels. And I found this watch on one of the Flipper groups. It's from a watch maker that I've not dealt with before called RZE. It's a micro brand. Not played with one of their watches before, but I thought I would take a chance on this particular watch because it would suit a particular need of mine. A nice grab and go watch that I can wear, that's easily legible and is comfortable to wear when I take my daily walks. I try and do 3 or 4 miles a day every day, and this watch is going to fit that bill very nicely because it's lightweight, easy to read, and in Florida you would really want something that is waterproof in case you get caught in a freak rainstorm, which has happened. Comes in this very nice cardboard box. This is an optional box. From what I understand on the website, you can go with what they call eco-friendly packaging. I don't know what that means, but this is the optional packaging that you get. And you can get this optional toolbox kind of thing that holds the watch. You take out the sleeve, and there is this yellow metal toolbox. I mean, this is real metal, good, it's not tinny, thin piece of Timu crap. It's, it's really nice, thick metal. Looks sort of like a Tonka truck, doesn't it? If any of you are old enough to remember Tonka trucks. Inside, little padding there, you get this little descriptive thing about the toolbox. You can see there's their Instagram, Facebook, and website. And it also has a little quick guide on how to use the watch. This is a full digital watch with time, with a day, time, date. It has a light, stopwatch function, alarm function, and then it tells you how to adjust the time and that sort of thing. Very nice, handy little thing to have. And in here we have the watch itself. Now, this is what they call the UTD-8000-MY in titanium. UDT stands for Ultra Hex Titanium Digital. And the Ultra Hex refers to the coating on this grade 2 titanium watch. Now, this came with the optional titanium bracelet. Normally it comes with this thing, which, if this were the only strap that this watch came with, would be, for me, be extremely disappointing. This thing feels cheap. It looks like crap, it feels like crap, and I would have thrown it in the bin like that. In fact, I probably will throw it in the bin, but probably I'm gonna not. I'll probably keep it with the kit, just for the sake of, if I sell the watch on, if I want to sell it with quote unquote full kit, it needs that piece of crap fabric strap. But the previous owner saw fit to equip this with the optional titanium bracelet, which is signed. It's a dual push button, deployable, milled out. It has a toolless micro adjust. You can push it in and then push this little button here to pull it out. And it has, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. Let's do that again if you wish. Pull it all the way out. So that's position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. I think I had this on like position there, 2. This is the mode button. You see they're actually nicely labeled for you there on the inner bezel. It does have a backlight, which unfortunately, well, maybe you can see it now. Here, let me do that again. You can see it illuminates the watch very nicely. Modes, you have your day, time, month and day, a date I should say. You have a stopwatch function, which is there. You have alarm, and then of course your setting mode, and then back to time. Interesting that when you go from stopwatch and actually use the stopwatch, when you press mode, it goes back to time instead of cycling back to the alarm. I like that. This is a very comfortable watch. The removable links are set with screws or fixed with screws, which makes that very nice and convenient. You had the word titanium and ultra hex engraved into the fixed bezel, kind of a mustard color inner, I don't know if you want to call that inner bezel, but I don't know what you would call that piece. There are different colorways for this on their website, and you can go to that website, RZEwatches.com, and you can see the other colorways. Give you a wrist shot on this watch before I go over the various statistics. On my 7-inch wrist, it fits very nicely. I'd say, given the lug-to-lug measurement of this watch, you could probably get away with this down to about a 6.5, certainly 6 3/4. The bracelet does taper nicely down from the fixed lug down to the removables. And it's very comfortable. It's very lightweight. Like I said, it's grade 2 titanium with a what they call the ultra hex coating. You have an LED backlight, which I demonstrated right there. Do it again. There you go. It is an in-house movement. Movement. It's a digital module. They call it the UTD-8000. So it's an in-house movement proprietary to RZE. It uses a CR2032 battery, the big wafer, the one that's about the size of a nickel. And, looks like it's fairly easy to get into. I guess you'll need a a special wrench, but it probably isn't that terribly special. By the way, the spring bars are quick release, which is kind of nice. That is a star bit bolt, but those are easy enough to find. You can find those on Amazon all day, every day, so no big deal. But a CR2032 battery, those are, you can find those at Walgreens or Walmart or CVS or wherever. I mean, so easy enough to maintain this watch. Sapphire crystal. It is a flat sapphire crystal, but a sapphire crystal nonetheless. I showed you the elastic fabric strap, which is crappy in my humble opinion. And of course, we're sporting the optional titanium bracelet. The previous owner did not wear this watch very much at all. He said so in the listing on the Random Rob Discord group. So this is showing nowhere at all. 200 meter water resistant is what it's rated at. I don't have a lot of experience with RZE and their water resistant and durability and so on. The fact that the pushers are not screw down pushers I might question that a little bit, but then again, G-Shocks are rated to 200 meter water resistance, and their pushers are generally not screw down either. So, who knows? 41 millimeter diameter case, 13.4 millimeter thick, 20 millimeter lug, 49.5 millimeter on the tip to tip. And I don't know why this thing has drilled lugs when it also has quick release spring bars. But hey, whatever makes it easier to make the watch livable. Can't argue with that. It's just going to be for me a great tool watch. It's going to be the watch I wear when I go for my walks or when I go take exercise or whatever. It'll make a nice grab and go. And I'm going to enjoy this watch. Generally, don't have a lot of yellow watches in my collection, but this one the yellow part was subtle enough, and it blended to my eye, it blended very nicely with the titanium, and it really looked good to me. So I thought I'd take a chance. It was not terribly expensive. The guy who sold it to me gave me a great price, and was happy to take it home. My only complaint about the whole sale was he gave me a choice of shipping between UPS and the post office, and I chose post office because I'm an idiot. And they took 3 days to get it out of the state it originated from before it finally showed up at my house the next day. So, yeah, fuck you, USPS. You suck. But other than that, it was a great transaction. I would not hesitate to buy from the guy again. I just wouldn't want to ship it by post office the next time. Although he theorized, and he knows me, so he theorized that the post office hates me, so I can live with that. Anyway, it's a great watch. I think RZE might be a watch brand that you might want to check out for reasonably priced micro brand watches. And there's the website right there, rzewatches.com. This is a non-sponsored mention. They don't know I own the watch. Probably will never know I own the watch, but I'm impressed enough that I'll be happy to tell you where to go look. And with that, I'm going to wrap the video up. I hope you found it to be entertaining, informative, educational. If you did, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithm, helps bring people to the channel. That's a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try to troll me, if you are going to try to insult me, or if you are going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to block the commenter as I delete their comment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have over 1,200 videos out there for your entertainment and information, including what I would argue to be, and I don't think anyone would dispute this, the largest repository of Zelos watch reviews in all of YouTube, and a pretty decent number of Venezianica watches. Those are two micro brands I favor very highly. And watch reviews of watches of all price levels and brand names. Heavy on the Breitling. All I ask in return for all this wonderful entertainment information is that you click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click the bell icon too, so when I upload new material, you will be alerted. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. Unfortunately, recent events in 2025 are proving that the world is not going to get any less crazy. So, be careful out there. Stay safe. Be well. See you soon.